Good evening, dial a deviate. May I have your account number, please? Thank you, sir. What is your pleasure? Certainly, sir. His hand caressed leather knee-length booty. He was pulled down. Vortex of as the silk whip was brought down time and time again on his bare back. His blood began to pound in his temples, and they were both caught up into a turbulent paroxysm of lust. Not at all, sir. Thank you for calling. Our pleasure is your pleasure.
Good evening, dial a deviate. May I please have your account number? Thank you, sir. Your pleasure. Lacy undies, certainly, sir. Slowly, his hand caressed her lacy undies. Suddenly, he was pulled down into the vortex of unmentionable passion. As the lacy tip of her little brow was brought down fiercely, time and time again, on his bare back, his blood began to pound in his temples, and they were both caught up in a turbulent paroxysm of lust. Not at all, sir. Thank you for calling. Our pleasure is your pleasure.
Doing anything special Saturday night?
Usual thing. Movie and a pizza.
Tommy again?
Yeah. He's coming over my house tonight for supper, you know.
Bob promised to take me to the planetarium.
What?
Then after that, we're going over to his mother's house for Sunday dinner.
Oh, that's great. Good evening, dial a deviate. May I please have your account number? Thank you, sir. Oh, I beg your pardon, madam. Leather gloves? Certainly, madam. Slowly, his hand caressed her leather Oh, I'm terribly sorry. Slowly, her hand caressed his leather gauntlets. Suddenly, he was pulled... Oh, I'm really sorry. Suddenly, she was pulled down into the vortex. Well, of all the nerves, some people...
Oh, listen, it takes all kinds. Talking about all kinds, did you see the way Tony and Margie were necking at the party the other night?
Terrible.
If Barbara did that, my mother would kill me. Good evening, dial a deviate. May I have your account membership? Certainly, sir. Name, address, one personal and one business reference. Thank you, sir. And may I ask where you heard of our service? May I have the location of that wall? Thank you, sir. You'll be hearing from us in just a few days, sir, and I'm sure we'll be hearing from you. Good evening, dial a deviate. May I have your account number, please? Thank you, sir. What is your pleasure? Chapped lips. Certainly, sir. Slowly, his hand caressed her chapped lips.
Good evening, dial a deviate. May I please have your account number?
Into the vortex.
Thank you, sir. Your pleasure.
Unmentionable passion.
Hummingbird.
And
certainly,
the
sir.
brutal tips of her chapped
Slowly,
lips were brought
his hand
down
caressed her
fiercely.
tiny hummingbird. Suddenly, he was pulled down into the vortex of unmentionable passion. As the golden wings of her little hummingbirds were brought down fiercely, time and time again, on his bare back. His blood began to pound in his temples, and they were both caught up in a turbulent paroxysm of lust. And Dad, would you tell Mom Tommy be over tonight about 5:30?